Hey everyone, John Viscardo, Circle Track Magazine. We're here with Taylor Jorgensen.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We're here at Bristol Motor Speedway, having a great time at the Short Track Nationals. Taylor was featured in our July issue of Circle Track in our Young Racers Club, sponsored by Sunoco Race Fuels. Taylor, what do you think of this place?
This is incredible. I mean, I've been here for one NASCAR race, and I was in shock the whole time. I think I stayed on my feet the entire race. It was so exciting. And the fact that there's late models here, that's blows my mind.
Yeah.
And then they're flying. It's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know Taylor, she's out of Stockbridge, Georgia. She primarily grew up with doing legends and bandoleros. Why don't you give a little bit of history about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm going into my 10th season of racing. This year I'm moving up into the Pro Late Model division, but I started back in bandolero cars when I was 11 years old. So I really made my way through the ranks a little bit. Maybe slower than some people, but we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
I ran some bandolero cars, some legend cars. I did pro trucks last season, and like I said, stepping up to big cars this year, so I'm excited.
And she's being very modest. When she went up to the pro trucks, she actually won her debut race. Was that in Pensacola?
That was Pensacola, yeah, Five Flag Speedway.
Okay, and that was the first female ever?
First female to ever win a race in the pro truck division.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. And we were talking earlier about legends and why that's a good class to learn on. Basically, the trouble with the grip and how you kind of have to learn the car in order to do well.
Yeah, so legend cars, they're really tricky cars to learn. They're really hard to drive. There's hardly any grip. And the throttle control that you have to have in those cars is really insane because the horsepower to weight ratio is pretty high, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So it taught me a lot for the late model cars. It taught me everything I needed to know to go out and win a pro truck race and then lead on to win the championship. So I really thank Legend Cars for the experience I got from that.
And again, she's being very modest. She did win a championship, so that was very impressive.
Yeah.
And you're 21 years old, that's great.
Yeah, I just turned 21 like last week.
Good. Good. And as far as some of your sponsors, I know you were talking for safety. You use an Alpine Star suit?
Yep, Alpine Star suit, shoes, gloves, and then of course, like I love my Simpson helmet, Honks device.
Okay. And the primary sponsor of your car is?
It's Blast Pro epoxy floors. It's actually my dad's company. He does like high performance epoxy floors.
Okay.
If you walk through any of the garage areas at most of the racetracks, see those pretty floors. That's what my dad does.
Okay, great. And why don't you tell us kind of about your future goals? I know you're moving up this year. What do you hope to be 3-5 years from now?
3-5 years from now? I would hope to be sitting right here on a Sunday at the Cup race, honestly.
With a driver's suit.
With a race suit on for sure, and saying some different sponsor names and some nice crew chiefs and team owners. But we're taking it step by step. We're trying. I'm trying to prove myself every way I can. But yeah, Cup, NASCAR, ultimate goal.
What is the most pure fun of racing? What is the best part of it?
I honestly love like feeling one with a machine. You go out there and you have a spotter and you have a team and you have this crew that puts all this dedication in you. But when you're on the racetrack, it's just you. You decide if you win or lose.
Right.
It's all within. And I think that is the coolest thing ever, the fact that I can go out there and the race car doesn't know if I'm a male.
Right.
It doesn't know that I am a female.
Nope.
It knows no different. So the fact that I can,
21.
doesn't know exactly. So I can go out there and I can prove my talent. And when I get out of the car and take my helmet off and people realize it's a girl, I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I did that.
Right.
I have an incredible crew who made this car the best thing it is, but I won that race, and I feel like very great about it. So I think that's like a feeling you don't get in any other sport.
Good answer. What's the toughest part about being a racer?
It's a horrible addiction. it's a horrible addiction. It's
But beautiful.
Yes, it consumes my life though. I go to sleep thinking about racing. I wake up thinking about racing. I was at the dentist the other day and I was freaking out because I hate the dentist.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, to get through this, I'm just thinking about going around Five Flags right now. So it's what my life is consumed in.
That's good.
So
That's good.
it's great, but it's also probably a bad thing. I need to focus on school and other things.
Else.
Yeah,
I hear you. That's good. I like that dedication.
yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Well, we look forward to seeing your future, and we appreciate you joining us today.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much,
Appreciate
Taylor.
it. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.